Hello and welcome to the channel. This is Steel City Knives. This is an open tag that I'm taking part in from the Singing Toad channel. Dave over there, brilliant guy. I've never met a Canadian I don't like. They're just fantastic people, and Dave's no exception. I'm also this channel's Singing Toad approved, which I've always wore that as a badge of honour. So right, and I love this open tag. We've got a lot to be thankful for. We're a part of an amazing community. And I'm going to just thank loads of people because there's loads of Thankful Thursdays I could have done previously, but obviously I had a bit of a break from YouTube. I feel like I'm back now. I'm starting to get back into the rhythm of it, so hopefully I'll be posting a bit more. I don't want to jinx myself, but I like to post every so many days and just have a bit of continuity with the channel. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. My first thank you goes to Mikey over there. Now, if you've been following the channel, you would have realised that recently I've been stumbling across some Trevor Ablett knives. I've actually got another one. I can show you my third one that I managed to pick up, the Ettrick pattern. This is an amazing knife, and I've shown it on the Trevor Ablett video. So this is a design from Trevor's uncle, Emil Berrick's, who trained him up essentially, and I did a bit of digging. Mikey, as soon as Mikey showed me this, I sort of joined the dots because I was doing a bit of research on the Trevor Ablett knife. So again, it's just a fantastic community that all gets along, helping each other out, and that's what I mean. It's all the little research that everybody does. It really does shine a light on stuff. Now, Mike is in a fantastic position where he actually lives in Sheffield. He gets on really well with Arthur Wright and Sons, so he gets a lot of inside information, which I really appreciate, because he can talk to them. It's a brilliant insight into Sheffield, it really is. And he was kind enough to give me this after watching the video. So we was talking. I was after a HM Slater knife, and I lied to you, Mikey. I told you I didn't have any. I do have some. These are a couple that are recovered from my mate Drew White. Drew White's a fantastic carpenter, and he's been doing this ever since I sort of known him. I'll do a bit of a thank you to Drew actually while I'm on here, but they've got one with like this shield that I was after, and a lot of them, like their sort of group, are always showing it. I'm very envious, so he said he'll keep an eye out for it. So when he messaged me to say I've got a knife here, I just assumed it was that. I said, oh, let me send you some money, thank you very much, sort of thing. He goes, no, don't worry about it, wait until you see it, sort of thing. And then when this rocked up, I could not believe it. The miss actually took the mick out of me because of how happy this made me. It really did bring a smile to my face, Mikey, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you very much for releasing this one out of your collection. So let's have a look at the knife. So it came with box. I've had a bit of a good run of finding knives with boxes recently, and we'll show them. So it's not just a thank you. We're going to be going through loads and loads of knives at the same time. So this is a fantastic box. It's always good to get like a vintage knife with the box, I always think. But I love this thing. I didn't realise it was this big. So essentially it's a pen knife without a pen blade. So it's got some unusual blade types in it. So it's all metal construction, lovely and thin. A lot of my gifted knives, they remain sort of safe queens because I don't want to lose them or damage them or anything. But I think I might carry this one, Mikey. I really do, because it's very pocket friendly. I love a slim knife, especially in the summer when it's so hot like it is now. You know, you're wearing shorts or something like that. It's nice just to slip into the pocket. Obviously, I've got a baby now. I've usually got a load of stuff in my pockets for her, so again, it just helps. But yeah, this is a coping blade, fantastic blade selection on this, and that's what makes it so interesting. And then this fantastic coping blade. Now I've done a bit of a short of this. I'll be releasing that hopefully the same time as this, but just a fantastic. And like I said, I didn't think it'd be this big. It's like a full four-fingered knife. I should have got my tape measure out, but we're running out of time. Hopefully I get this done with enough time to post it. Mikey, you're a legend. You're a funny guy. It's been a pleasure getting to know Mikey. I messaged him a bit more. I briefly met him at Sharp Show. He is just a fantastic. So I'll show you a couple of the knives that I got recently in box, because it's always a bonus to get it in box. So, and this can lead me to something else as well. So I actually watched, there was a fantastic channel that's just started up called Kent Cutters here in the UK, and he shows some fantastic Sheffield sort of vintage knives. And he's sort of shown it was a CK knife actually, in this sort of pattern. And it's an unusual pattern. It's sort of purpose-built pattern. But I think personally, if you was to EDC this, because of the shape, it just slip into the pocket so nicely. So you've got this small sort of sheepfoot blade. This is a Sainor. But yeah, fantastic. I love this thing. I'm trying to find one because this is nice. It's in box. These Sainors seem to go for a ridiculous amount of money. I've got a few of them now in the collection that I've found at an affordable price, really. But yeah, I wanted to find something that is not probably going to gain in value or anything, or a bit more of a lesser known brand maybe to EDC it, because it's a nice little size blade. I like it. It's a really interesting. So shouting out a few channels that we've been enjoying, and when I say we, I've been actually, so I watch a few programs I like watching survival programs and outdoor sort of channels with my boy, and he's here. Hello, Dylan.
Hello.
But I've never really watched knife channels with him, but there's a fantastic channel out there at the moment. It's called Junior Knife Collector. He's about the same age as my boy. And my lad's been fascinated with his channel, thinks he's really good. So we've been watching that together, haven't we? So what do you want to say to him, mate?
It's a great channel.
Okay, so that's coming over from the UK to our American brothers over there. So brilliant channel over there. Right, so I'll show you another one that I have in box that I picked up recently. And this is, again, it's a Wilkinson sword knife. And it came in this fantastic box. What did we pay? Oh, it's got the price on here. So is that £28? I can assure you guys I wouldn't have paid that because I like to barter. Oh, well, to be fair to me, I usually buy that many that I think the seller just thinks, oh, I'll give him a bit of a discount. But this came with the paperwork as well. So shows you their range. And I love stuff like this. I really do. I like the look of that gentleman's knife. But I've seen a few of these pop up on the secondary market. So I need to get a free-bladed canoe. I really do. I keep missing out on them, but I really want one. So I think Michael May did one once upon a time. I know he released some, but it seems to be like a big thing. I think a lot of Sheffield makers did the three-bladed canoe. But yeah, fantastic to see the original paperwork in the box as well. So, and I'll show you the knife. But this is it. So it's like a sort of a Delrin sort of colour, plastic covers. It's got this fantastic, it's a pipe smoker's knife. So we've got a tamper unit, this pick, and then you've got this rounded blade for sort of cutting your tobacco up and stuff. But really nice and snappy, lovely size. I've got a handful of these sort of pipe smoking knives now. They are quite an unusual thing to collect, really, with that rounded tip. They're sort of purpose built, but still a couple. I've got a couple of cool pieces for the collection. But yeah, another Wilkinson sword pick up there. Right, I missed out on that. I got this ages ago. I bought a load of knives off a guy called in the community called, I don't know if he wants his name to be out there personally. I will call him by his first name. You can't really do a lot with that. Andy, and he sent me this. This was free. So I bought a load of knives off him at a fantastic price, may I add. And then he sent me this. He'd made this. And then this is sort of his maker's mark. This is Rhodes, not to be confused with James Rhodes, who is a Sheffield cutler. He calls himself Rhodes because of the Rhode Island Red. He used to keep those and breed those chickens. We had that in common. I used to keep chickens for many years and breed them, so to speak. So, but yeah, fantastic little slip. And I loved it. And it was sort of, I bought loads of knives and he chucked it in, bless him. So I sort of said, thank you for the slip. That's amazing. And he said, yeah, I made that for me and my son. So I felt even more privileged to be sort of in that. And it's purpose sort of built for this knife. It just fits it so well. I really do love this. So he actually sold me a load. He's got a fantastic collection. So let me just... Sorry, I've got the baby in the corner of the room. I'm just trying to keep an eye on her. She's in a high chair, don't worry. But so what we have here is, I bought loads from him. Absolutely fantastic. He's got a fantastic collection. He makes knives himself. I'll show you one here briefly. And it's got his maker's mark on there. It's hard to see because of the Damascus steel, but I can assure you it's on there. But yeah, I love this thing. And I love this sort of style of Joseph Rogers with this sort of Delrin sort of covers. I actually have a few. I was going to show. I'll show you a few recent ones that I've got. So sort of the bunny knife there needs a bit of a clean up. This is an unusual one in the sense that I think it was a bunny knife as well, similar sort of shape. It's got the big old the main blade's been battered, but it's got that lovely spay blade on it. Hand forged, this one, so got some good age to it as well. But I love this thing. And I found this, and initially thought this was, but I think this might be horn or something else looking at it. But fantastic. But yeah, I've got a bit of a small collection of the Joseph Rogers with the. But yeah, I had to pick this up, and it's in fantastic condition, and it's just such a cool size. But I gifted one of these to Drew recently, and I'm going to do a bit of a thank you to Drew, because what you don't realise about Drew is he sends me video. We talk daily, he sends me videos. He's like, I keep telling him to get a channel, because essentially I'm subscribed to his channel, and he sends me shorts and videos every single day and keeps me entertained. But right, let me just... And I'll show you a short. So he made the brilliant point of, because these shrink slightly, and this one is starting to, you can see almost like a border. And Drew likes to sort of rehandle his knives and tidy them up and stuff. And he tidied the one that I gave him up, and it made this beautiful border. And he said these knives, they really do. They look like they have this border when they start shrinking, which this one's kind of get it, Drew, by the looks of it. But I'll show you the short that he sent me of the knife that I gifted to him recently, and what it looks like now, and he's completely right. Hey, what's up? Right, so right, on to the next one. Drew, and a bit of a thank you for him. And like I say, Drew keeps me entertained every single day, and I think Drew appreciates, because I disappear, and a lot of people find me rude to deal with, but I work 12 hours in a food factory, and I can't have my phone on me, so it looks like I'm ignoring you, but I can assure you I'm not. I'm just at work. We're not allowed our phones. So, but Drew understands that. Drew's like works really hard. He's like runs his own business, but he's usually in his workshop or his shop. So he's always sending me brilliant videos of some of the recent finds. And sorry, the baby is teething. So if any of you have children, you know what that's like. But yeah, so Drew's an absolute brilliant guy. He's a fantastic friend that I've made during my time on YouTube. But I bought some fantastic knives off Drew throughout my time as well. But he's always sort of sending me stuff as well and gifting me stuff. So he actually rehandles some of the knives, and these are some of the Slater ones that I've had from him, Mikey, and they're just, look at that wood. Keep meaning to. So he's a carpenter, and he deals with like old furniture and sort of refurbishing it. So he gets his hands on some fantastic wood that's usually got some age to it as well. And I keep meaning, I should have done a special on these really, but always running out of time. So we might revisit these at a later date. But yeah, this is just a quick thank you to. Right, and then a quick thank you to MJ Hood's Griff over there. I was lucky enough he made these for Randy WSG. We lost him over the Christmas period. And he made this absolutely beautiful slip, which is my favourite slip in the collection. Griff just does fantastic work. If you're a leather person, you can just appreciate the quality in Griff's work, and this is fantastic. It's one of my favourites. So this was in memory of Randy to raise some funds, and I was lucky enough to grab one. But definitely my favourite slip in the collection, and it is. He does fantastic work, Griff. I keep meaning to get some more of his stuff, and I will do in the future for sure. So always appreciate you, Griff, and you do some amazing work, mate. So thank you for that slip. Right, and then we've got this fantastic person in the community to thank. So this is Tony from Blade in Wales. And this is a thank you to a lot of people, really. So, and we have such an amazing community, and I've met so many brilliant people. What else did I say? Gizmo, the last email you sent me, mate, I couldn't open it. You sent me some pictures, and I couldn't open it. And that's what I mean. I think I get so many nice emails and it's nice. It's like a global community, and we're all on different sort of time frames and stuff. But I've had some amazing emails from people just sort of sharing their collections and talking about knives and all sorts of stuff. So, and I really do appreciate that. It's brilliant. Like I say, I'm terrible at getting back to people, and I sometimes don't check the channel email as often as I should do, but that I've had some fantastic sort of emails from people and got to know people all over the world. Lars, how are you doing, mate? But yeah, some some far-fetched places, and it's, you know, a lot of emails of support when I was missing from YouTube, sort of telling me to get back onto YouTube and all sorts of stuff. So, and Tony's one of those people. He's always sort of checked in on me. He's just a fantastic bloke, and like I said, met him at Sharp Show last year. Lovely bloke, absolutely lovely bloke. And he had these beads made from somebody in the community. We all know who it is. It's RDS. I was about to say we all know it is. I'm going to mess up his channel name, but he does fantastic work, and he made these for Tony. And I was lucky enough to get one. He sent me one. So, and this is a knife I bought because of Tony, because he bought this when they first came out here in the UK. This is a Spyderco Grasshopper, and he posted it on the Discord. I thought, I've got to get one of these. They look pretty good. So I've not bought too many Chinese knives this year, but this is one of them. I've not put it to much use yet, but I thought it very fitting, as I bought this knife because of Tony, to put Tony's lanyard on it. So, but I love Spyderco. I think Spyderco sort of look after the UK market. They do some absolutely brilliant designs. Big fan of Spyderco. So, but yeah, thank you, Tony. Tony is just an absolute gent. Right, and then last but not least, let's do a massive thank you to, this will show you, I've got about every iteration of Slippy's stickers and wood bead things, but yeah, I think I've got about every single one that you've done. I think Slippy, you're always sending me these, and I appreciate it, mate. But yeah, I had some fantastic knives off Slippy. I did a short on the book knife that I got off him recently, but he gifted me this recently, and I absolutely love it, mate. They all got these sort of style ones. I've seen them all with them, like Mikey, Naked Sean, I think MB's got one, and that's what I mean. It's a fantastic community to be a part of, and it's growing here in the UK, and it's really joyful to watch it, and watch the popularity of Sheffield knives as well, and things like that. So, but yeah, this is a cool little piece. So I appreciate that, Slipper. Sent that along to me. But yeah, I just wanted to do a thank you to a few people in the community. And, you know, I'm very proud to be a part of it, and to know these people. And it's an amazing community. To everybody, hope you have a good one. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.